The AXW.
Her opponent.
But it's not going to be an easy task tonight.
You mentioned the strength advantage here. It's going to be a lot for Ava to overcome if she can, or perhaps this position might be changing soon.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, she is the Dragon of Malice, Jazmyne. How?
And look, you can pick whatever nickname you want in professional wrestling. I could be the destroyer of everything, BP Bird. But if you're going to call yourself the Dragon of Malice, that is an indicator that you're a pretty tough customer. And Jazmyne Howe did not come to Pennsylvania from North Carolina to not go back down I-95 with a win under her belt.
It is not a threat, it is a promise for destruction. I tell you, just hearing that announced, well, I'm seeing that opponent come into the ring. If I'm Ava Everett, I'm feeling a little nervous.
Ava Everett has to use her length. Long arms, long legs, keep Jazmyne Howe at a distance. That is her best shot here.
Matchup underway.
Ava Everett going to try to get AXW Nation into this one. You can see very cautiously getting into that collar and elbow tie-up. Jazmyne Howe dropping her hits very effectively.
That tight waist lock. Everett doing her best to work on the hands, able to break it up, getting to a waist lock of her own.
Did not want Jazmyne Howe to get that gable grip applied. And there you see Howe breaking free.
Big takedown there, down to the mat and getting that control in the front.
Freestyle wrestling, and now a gator roll.
Walking on it, picking the leg. Everett, going into a modified pin there. Very impressive.
Everett started trying to get out of that front face lock and wound up in a pinning combination there, but it's a little too early to put away Jazmyne Howe.
A look of recognition, maybe a little bit of respect there. Going in for that lockup once again.
And there you see immediately Jazmyne Howe going low, keeping that center of gravity close to the mat. And brute force there. But you see the athleticism of Ava Everett to escape immediately.
Wasn't able to get that heel, putting up her hands, almost looking like, what are you trying? What are you getting at?
Still very much in the feeling out process, the early minutes of this one.
Now that strength coming into advantage, driving Everett back, but switching positions.
And not even waiting for the break. Howe just shoving Everett.
Ava getting some chants here from the Orangeburg crowd. Meeting in the middle once again, and Jazmyne, just going for that strike out the gate.
Just a brutal forearm. Everett rocks, takes a knee. The ropes are the only thing that kept her on her feet.
Trying to take that wrist control again, now just going shot for shot across.
I don't know how smart this is. Ava Everett does not want to get in a slugfest with Jazmyne Howe. Oh, maybe she does. Maybe she does.
Hey,
nope. No, she doesn't.
Sent down to the canvas.
But Ava Everett trying to give him back just as fiercely as she's taken him.
Now you can have some muscle behind your punches, but sometimes your attitude, your grit can be just as effective. Coming through, catching that boot in the corner, up to the second rope now.
There are those long legs of Everett, but a very, very savvy move from Jazmyne Howe. You can't get to the wrestler, but you can get to the rope. Trips up Everett, now going for that pin. Only getting a 2 count though.
Nasty fall from that second rope there, able to get her bearings, but that's got to do some damage from that elevation.
And now you see Jazmyne Howe wrestling the match she wanted to wrestle. Has that chicken wing applied and is just putting her hips over Ava Everett. If Ava wants to escape, she's going to have to lift or elude.
Able to gain a little bit of leverage here, striking off the hold. Jazmyne trying to meet her back, but Ava finding herself on the second rope.
Ava Everett just not having as much behind her punches as behind her strikes, as Jazmyne Howe was definitely ahead on points in this one so far. And now choking the Y2 Cutie on the bottom rope.
Using those ropes now to elevate herself a little bit. Jazmyne taking her time, engaging with the official, but pulling Ava out now.
Oh! Just firing Everett down to the mat.
Just using 1 foot. Bit of a cocky pin there.
Howe just stepping on the sternum of the Y2 Cutie.
More of a psychological breakdown than meant to be physically effective, but now wrenching in on that ankle once more.
And now grounded, it's a heel hook. Nowhere to go for Ava Everett. She's gonna have to reach, she's gonna have to pull. She's gonna have to pull and army crawl her way to the rope. Even with those long arms, it is still a long way away, but Ava Everett able to close ground very quickly and get to the ropes before too much damage is done. And later on tonight, this is all about brutality, but that one is going to be all about love. The son of the sun, Leo Sparrow, taking on the real-life Cupid Love Dug. I can't wait for it.
That front lock applied once again. Ava Everett, attempting to break it up, but Jazmyne just holding on.
That guillotine choke still applied. Ava Everett is unable to escape.
Able to finally break free, but that took so much energy. Going into the small package.
Almost a 3 count there. The element of surprise is such a vital part of professional wrestling.
Off the second rope, missile drop kick. Sending Jazmyne whipping back right into the mat. You see her holding the back of her head there.
Ava Everett was in a position where she needed to make something happen very quickly, and she does. She does. She is able to get the advantage, swung around, and at least catch her breath a little bit, gain her bearings a little bit. She's taken a lot of hard shots so far.
Now catching that punch, giving a shot of her own. Time after time, and now just laying into Jazmyne.
And now you see the striking battle turning, and a German suplex from Ava Everett deposits Jazmyne Howe on the ground.
Taking it international now, going around, knees to the face.
Just the 2 count though. Howe able to escape, able to gain her bearings just enough.
Jazmyne using all of her force, all of her energy to push up out of that pin. Needs to regroup, is in danger.
And now the Y2 Cutie is warming up the band.
Locked and loaded, but God, Jazmyne able to lift Everett up on her shoulders, but twisting around.
Almost a crucifix there, but couldn't really secure that crucifix. Got a little bit of a roll up.
Capturing the head and landing fully on her back and body.
Kryptonite Crunch almost seals the deal for Jazmyne Howe.
We'll see that once again, landing high on the shoulders.
And just coming down with all of her upper body weight was Jazmyne Howe on the Ava Everett. And now Howe is on the top rope. Does not find what she wanted there.
Dodging that clothesline up from the second rope and able to just catch her, driving that shoulder into her. And it's Ava Everett.
Your winner, the Y2 Cutie, Ava Everett.
Ava Everett did not get all of that. I think she was going for a cutter there, but hits a back elbow.